Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Now, let's get started with your November reading. The first week of November, you're going to be very busy. You're going to be very focused. There's something very, very important during this week that has to do with your career, with your work. It has to do with your future, with how you perceive yourself and how others perceive you, with your reputation. Something that is so important for you, and you're going to take it so seriously that you're not going to do anything else but completely give it 100% to prepare. It can be a very important test or a very important exam for some Capricorns, especially if you're in college or if you're working on your master's degree. You have been studying for a long time, but you want to have the best results during this test, during this exam. For others, it can be you having to do a presentation at work. You could have been given some new task at work, new responsibility, the responsibility to train a team, something that you've never done before. But of course, you want to do an excellent job. So you are going to truly prepare and work long hours and dedicate all your time. For others, it can also be a training in another city or in another country. This is important. This is something that you can add to your resume. This is something that it's going to increase your skills. It's going to increase how much money you make in the future, how professional you are. It's truly important for you, and you're going to get the results that you're looking for around the full moon. The full moon, the peak is on November 5th. You can feel the energy 2, 3 days prior, 2, 3 days after, but November 5th is when the full moon is in the constellation of Taurus, and being in another earth sign like you are has an amazing, amazing effect on Capricorns. And that full moon in Taurus brings money, brings power, brings success. So, yes, you are going to learn something new. You're going to receive some sort of degree or a certificate. You will pass with honors. You will finish everything that you need to do, and you will feel amazing. This is very important for your future. And I do see a lot of you Capricorns feeling relieved once this happens. And especially, it's a good time the first week, because once Mercury, the planet of communication, moves into retrograde on November 9th, that's not the best time, especially for tests or exams or anything that has to do with studying, anything that has to do with communication and paperwork. That's not the best time. So, yes, get it done in the first week, and chances are, especially if it's around the 5th, you will be guaranteed success and you will feel very, very accomplished. Now, in the second week, I do see some of you grieving, Capricorn. Some of you feeling this pain that you wish you could share this amazing news, this amazing victory with someone that was close to you. This could be someone who passed away, a family member, a friend, someone you knew, or it can even be someone that you don't have contact with anymore, that you stopped communicating. You went on contact with this person, and you're going to miss them. You're going to think about them. You're going to think, I wish I could just talk to them and they could have been there for you during this celebration, and during and knowing where you have come in life and what you have achieved. If this person, if you live close to where they have where they're buried, where is their grave, this is a good time for you to go to their grave, maybe bring them flowers, talk to them in spirit. They might not be physically here, but in spirit they can still hear you and they can still feel your energy. So share that. Plus it's therapeutic for you as well. Share your good news with them. If you live far away and that's not something that you can do, and if you have a picture of them, then you can just look at the picture, have a moment where you talk to them, think about a ritual, you light a candle, talk to them, share the good news, and this way it's healing for you. But I also see for some Capricorns this has to do with someone you loved, some someone from your past, an ex, someone that there could have been infidelity there, too much partying, this person being just emotionally immature, not ready, not prepared to have, not ready or prepared to have a family or want a serious, intense relationship. And you will think about all the different, I see regret, I see you worrying and thinking if you could have done things differently, if you could have managed things in a different way, maybe you could be together, maybe everything would have been different if this person was here with you. But the message is clear. You haven't found your true soulmate, the love of your life yet, Capricorn. And when someone is meant for you, it's meant to be in your life, no matter what challenges, what difficulties you face, they're always there. They're there with you. And even if they leave for sometimes, they come back quickly because it's part of their journey to be with you. So everything happens for a reason. And in the third week, I do see that you will discover a truth that is going to close this chapter finally for you. This is going to be final once and for all, because you might discover that this person, either they're expecting a child with someone else, or they got married, or they got engaged to someone else, and all the options of all the dreams and the fantasy of the two of you maybe getting together are going to be dissolved. And it's going to happen during the new moon on November 9th. On November 20th, we have a new moon in Scorpio. And the new moon, it's all about secrets, passion, especially love that has been traumatic, the love that's been toxic and possessive. It's going to bring those secrets to the surface. And the same day, we also have the sun conjunct Mercury in Scorpio. And the sun during this time brings a reality, shines bright, the truth, the secrets, the hidden things, the things that you haven't want to address or see or face, the reality of things. It's going to be so loud and bright that you can't deny it anymore. But I do see the closing of a chapter for you, Capricorns. I do see a time where you feel much more mature, evolved, you're in a better place, you're more successful, you have accomplished a lot of different things in your life, and you're very happy and very proud, very, very proud of yourself. Now, in the last week, it's important for you to also balance having fun, going out, doing fun things, doing things that are good for you, Capricorn, and try to take care of yourself, how you dress, how you do your makeup, how you um, be more flirty and adventurous. It can be a bit uncomfortable the last week, because November 30th, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, enters Sagittarius. And being in a fire sign can be a bit too intense for Capricorn. So you might meet someone or talk to people and they're very blunt, they're very straightforward, they They rush into things too quickly, and you're going to feel like everyone is after an adventure. Everyone is after just a quick passionate moment, and people don't want to work really, and you need to uh, you need someone to take their time and actually earn your trust before you can move into other other steps with them, and you can open yourself up to meeting them, or um, even consider a relationship. So when it comes to flirting and romance, of course, take your time. Everyone has a different level of tolerance and patience when it comes to dating and their love life. But if you are single, this is a time for you to balance the time that you work and you dedicate to things that you can control, like your career, your professional life, and to also have some fun and go out and spend time with friends or do things that you enjoy. If you are in a relationship, you have focused so much on just money, building, saving, um, collecting, having financially status, just having financially that spark, that um, flirty, that light hearted energy, it's not quite there anymore. It's all about work, and it's all about how much you can make and how successful you are. For Capricorns, they tend to compensate love, and for you, some of you Capricorns, especially if you haven't done the work, you connect your resume, how much you have accomplished in life, to how much people love and respect you. So you overcompensate with work. And I'm saying this because from the green oracle, the message for you is productivity. And the number 8, just work, on an extreme level. But the 8 is also very karmic, so balance. It's all about balance. You can be up, you can go down again. Make sure you also are enjoying your life, and you're also having fun. You're also doing things that are good for you, Capricorns. You have had a very busy month in the beginning. It's been very busy. Some of you could have been working towards this particular goal for months and months, and now that you are going to get to that place where it's final, now you can finally breathe. Now you can relax and celebrate your victories and have some fun, especially in the last 2 weeks. Okay, Capricorn, this is everything that I see for you for the month of November. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like, a comment. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you are interested in a private reading with me, you can book online on my website on www.goldentruthtarot.com. You can find the link below this video and in the description box. Thank you so much, and I see you next time. Bye bye.